We believe here at Big Red Jelly that 2021 really can be the year where a lot of small local businesses bounce back from what might have been one of the hardest years for small businesses in recent memory due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We're going to dive into 4 points that we believe are essential for small businesses to bounce back, to come back this year, 2021. So let's jump into point number 1 of 4. Number 1, get control of your brand. If you are a small to mid-sized business owner and you are thinking to yourself, well, brand is something that is only really important for the big corporations out there. When I think of brand, I think of Nike, I think of Google, I think of Facebook, I think of Tesla. I don't think of myself as a small business. That cannot be more false, right? You have to spend time getting control of your brand. That starts with understanding your business, understanding what makes you different. So before you even think about, well, what is my brand? What's my logo? What's my color scheme? What's my style guide? What's my messaging? How do I position myself? You have to ask yourself and do some research about what makes you special and why are you here in the first place, right? So I suggest step 1, do some outreach to some of your recent customers. A survey goes a long way. A little quick email outreach. You would be surprised at when you ask for some feedback from your clients or customers, the type of response that you'll get. It's usually positive, and if nothing else, it shows your customers and clients that you care. Whether or not they complete a survey or they do give you the answers that you're looking for, just the fact that you're looking to improve your business and yourself as an entrepreneur, I think is step 1 in the right direction. So spend some time researching and finding out, outreaching to your customers and clients and say, why did you choose me? What made you choose me over my competitors? What did you like most about working with me? What did you not like? What could be improved? It will be fascinating to you. We do that here at Big Red Jelly pretty frequently. In fact, it's something that I'm very proud of our team for doing. We weren't always like that. In fact, it was the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic that we felt like we had to do that before we made some really big internal decisions. And it was a game changer for us when we started getting feedback from our clients and customers. So step number 1, research your customers and clients satisfaction and their feedback. Then you can start to come up with a more visual identity that's specific to those things and really helps differentiate you from a visual perspective, from a brand and creative perspective, right? That's a lot of what we do here at Big Red Jelly. So we will do everything from logo design to brand style guides to the messaging to the website copy to a lot of the creative content that goes into an effective brand. We also do a lot of the market research and the SWOT analysis and customer and client satisfaction surveys before we even touch the visuals and the creative, right? So that's number 1, get control of your brand. As a small business, it's even more imperative than the big businesses, right? Because you can't afford such lofty marketing advertising budgets. The margins might be smaller for you, so all the more reason to really hone in on your brand, what makes you special. All right, which leads me to number 2. Use and implement easy to use online tools. Okay, I emphasize easy to use. Here are some of my recommendations. Number 1, a live chat feature on your website. That's something that Big Co, they can't use as well as local businesses. They can't support 24/7 live chat. That's quality. Okay, we'll see a lot of live chat for these big companies, but guess what? They're frustrating. You're waiting on the line forever. It's clearly a robot that's chatting with you. If you're a small business and you don't have as many conversations going, why not leverage that one thing that makes you special? Have many of these live chats that we help set up for clients have a mobile app attached with it. So if someone is on your website and they start a conversation, once it triggers a particular question, for example, they want a free quote, they want to schedule a call, they want to talk to you, a real person, then it would set up a call, and guess what? You're now live chatting with a real customer on your phone, and they're talking with the business owner of said business. You're not going to get that on Big Co website, right? It's not going to happen. So why not make that an attractor for your website? So live chat can be very easy to use and can really help you grow your business and adds that personal touch. Number 2, Google My Business. If you are a business owner who has a brick and mortar store or just a business that serves a local area, you're a chiropractor, you're an attorney, you're a plumber, you're an HVAC. I mean, for heaven's sake, if you're a restaurant, if you're a bar, if you're a salon, if you do not have login access to your Google My Business, if it's been more than a week or two that you've logged into Google My Business, if you've never posted anything to your Google My Business, if you've never heard of Google My Business, it's time to dive into that tool. It is very easy to use, and it is probably, in my opinion, the most important digital tool for a local brick and mortar business. So if you do not know what it is, call us, please. We do free consultations, free walkthroughs. I really enjoy just learning about a local business and helping them set up Google My Business. It can get a little complex when you try to validate and verify your profile, or if you can't find it, we can help you do that. There are no strings attached. We are really committed in 2021 to help local businesses thrive, and getting access to Google My Business, that is going to be a key component. Okay, so what is Google My Business? To be short, and again, you can go to my other article to read more. It's your listing on Google, right? So if you type in, Cheesecake Factory near me, you'll see on the right-hand side, it appears a card, and it's got the map, it's got Google reviews, it's got the phone number, website, people's posts, what people are saying about it. It's got a whole bunch of stuff over there. That's their Google My Business listing, right? So when you're on your Maps app and you type in best Chinese restaurant near me, or best restaurant near me, find a nearest attorney, call a doctor. All that stuff that pops up there, that can be managed, and it's a free tool, at least for right now, through Google My Business. You can manage that account. We treat it as if it's a social media profile for a small business. It is so powerful. It has a free mobile app that comes with it, so you can manage all this stuff on the go. We did this kind of test at Big Red Jelly. We would post to it on a weekly basis, and we saw our traffic and our click-through rates to our website just from Google My Business increase by over 11%. 11% in 2 months. So, I mean, just free, easy to use, great potential. Another point, offer free online consultations. So again, going back to the live chat feature, if you are a small business owner or a mid-sized business owner, leverage what makes you special, right? Offer that one-on-one time with the owner or decision maker. Leverage what makes you a little bit more unique and add that personal touch that these big corporations cannot do. Jeff Bezos cannot hop on a strategy call with people who go to Amazon.com. It's not realistic, but they can come to your restaurant, your attorney website, your dentist website, and they can maybe schedule a free consultation with at least a manager or maybe even the business leader themselves. So use a tool on your website. If you have a website or a digital platform or social media somewhere, offer a free consultation, a free 15-minute phone call, online booking, online scheduling where you can talk to me, right, directly. That's something that people miss, and you can offer that as a small business owner. All right, now number 3 of 4. Strategic partnerships will be the key to your success. We will release another article on this, but I can tell you right now, if you have not allocated some time to just sit down and write out a list of who are your strategic partners, who can you refer business to, and who in your circles can and should be referring business to you, right? So for example, at Big Red Jelly, we do a lot of digital branding and building, aka logo design, brand style guides, and then web design plus its integrations. But we don't do online advertising or SEO or social media. And there are lots of great agencies that do that here locally. We refer to them all the time, and they refer back to us because they don't do what we do. It is one of our biggest sources of new business. Number 4, brand and build your website or digital platforms like the big guys, but add that personal or human touch. So for example, you would like your website to have the ability to schedule online, to order online. These things sound complex, they're really not. That's why we're here at Big Red Jelly. We help bridge this gap. We're here to evangelize to small business owners that the digital world does not have to be scary. It can be conquered, and in fact, it can be a catalyst for you to go to the next level. Automate what you can. Use digital tools to your advantage, and then sprinkle in that personal local business owner touch for everything else. That really is going to be the difference. And I have a feeling, a strong sense, that the general public, the consumers here in the United States particularly, are ready to bounce back to more local businesses. We're ready to support these local businesses. We're ready to pay that little bit more perhaps because we know that the value of customer service, that personal touch, craftsmanship is worth it. I really do believe that. So I'm excited for 2021. It will be the comeback year for small business. And we hope to help you take the first step in that direction. Thank you, and tune in next week for our next video.